regrowth, and then with regrowth you're a lot stronger than you think you are. Um, and then once you hit like 300 something gold, you can go back after like pushing your lane constantly. Every time you attack them with your Q, your lane pushes because the creeps are now attacking you. And if they attack you, then that's favorable because then you can pop your HP pod and just keep auto attacking them. Um, let me look at your runes real fast. Which page did you use?
The Gangplank page I have. I tried to, I'm like still kind of learning Gangplank, and I was trying out rune pages, kind of like I do with Pantheon, with
Okay.
some mana regen and armor penetration.
Alright, so you're using the failed plank page.
Yeah.
Alright, as Gangplank you do not really need movement speed. The armor penetration is fine. The mana regeneration is usually okay, but against heroes like Renekton you might want to get like flat armor. What I do with my page, and the reason why I can do what I do with like regrowth pendant, and I have TP flash. You don't have to copy me, but this is what I prefer. I like to go flat HP for purples, so I have that. I have more HP to regen off of the regrowth, and you can play aggressive as you want, and like do whatever you want the lane. If you get ganked, you have that extra HP. And then I like to get flat armor, and then I get MR per level only if the lane I'm against is a full on physical. Like I guess for Necton because he doesn't have AP abilities until he's like level 6, or not AP abilities, just abilities that do magic damage. Um, Other than that, the armor pen MR is fine. I don't really like move speed as much because I don't know, like damage and lane it just seems so important. You can always get like Phantom Dancer or Triforce, and that would always be good on Gangplank. And the thing about Gangplank is you have to farm really effectively for him to be ultimately well, and you also have to place really good ults and look around the map. He requires a lot of attention span, so it's good to, if you're playing with a friend or something, ask them if they need a Gangplank ult. Not most people, not a lot of people really ask, but it's good to keep it out there. So for this next game, you're the one paying for the lesson. So, do you wanna? Did you want to like go on with what I was doing, or do you want to like try and face Renekton again and see how he is?
I think just continue with the Gangplank parts.
Okay. All right. So I'll say that Renekton was a hard matchup, and then let me look at a champion that goes even with him, or let's see. If you have any heroes in mind, don't hesitate to let me know, because if you're playing top lane Gangplank most of the time, there must be
typically in this elo you'll get like somebody trying to hard carry with either Nasus, or somebody else will pick Gangplank, or occasionally a Wukong and Irelia. That's pretty much all you see up top line.
Okay. Who would you say is a normal person to lane against for you?
Either Irelia or Nasus. Always.
Alright. I'll use Irelia as the medium, and I'll use Nasus as the easy, because Nasus is really weak early on.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to really ever give me problems. I was going to walk up and auto-attack him a few times until he realizes his regeneration can't overcome it.
Okay. Alright, so I'll play Irelia this time.
My blade is at your service.
Most Irelias usually go Ignite, Flash, but the player I am, I'm gonna be having Teleport most of the time.
Forge onward. I stand resolute.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
This way. Ionia shall not fall.
Minions have
True will
spawned.
cannot be defeated. Stay sharp. With precision. I will not falter. Justice guides us. Ionia shall not fall. Cut them down. Stay sharp. This way.
That was a lot better. At level 1, you sat at full mana for a little while. You should probably just use your abilities more.
I had raised morale, but I didn't know, like, I wanted to save it until I decided to go on you.
Oh.
There was a few less creeps.
Yo.
I stand resolute. I will not falter. True will cannot be defeated. Justice guides us. Forge onward. With precision.
Should be careful when you attack me. When there's like a billion creeps at tower. Usually it's okay though.
This way. Forge onward. True will cannot be defeated. Stay sharp. I will not falter. Ionia shall not fall. Justice guides us. They will not prevail. I stand resolute. It ends here.
Dyrus.
Oh. There's food? Thanks, dude.
This battle will be won. This way. There's no turning back. Justice guides us. With precision.
I was getting food for myself and like bananas and shit, but like everybody fucking bananas, so like fuck.
True will cannot be defeated. This battle will be
Alright, well it's been about 10 minutes for this one. Right now at this rate, I'm gonna eventually snowball and win, even though you did kill me. And the reason for this is because Irelia doesn't have to get wriggles unless she's really getting raped, and she has a snowball item, as in a Philostone, or for gold anyways. And right now, you're not everyone you face will double your CS, but like
It ends.
every CS really counts.
That CS 33 by 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Should be at least 60 by now.
Yeah, you should be.
Even at my level.
Yeah, even at like that's right now. That's the only thing. I mean, you had the advantage early on, but for Irelia, her mid game through late game it gets really crazy. For tips on how to build against Irelia, I would say just like wriggles and then Warmogs, Atmas, because against Irelia you want to build as much HP as possible. So after Warmogs, Atmas, you'd probably go like Triforce or something. And if you're not really worried about their casters or anything, you can always go Ninja Tabby, which is probably the best counter for Irelia. Since Ninja Tabby counters most AD, it's usually what you go.
I stand resolute.
Do you want to move on to the next one, or do you want to stay on this one?
I think move on.
Alright.
Seems like I'm just really screwing up all my CS.
I'll play Nasus next. Or you can always I can always play Gangplank and you can pick one of the heroes I played, but it's really up to you.
Yeah, you pick Gangplank and I'll pick like somebody I would typically pick top lane or something. If somebody picked him.
Okay. I should probably give you a better idea.
I'm so far my way for Chipotle. I'm so far my way for Chipotle. Where to go? Make an extra ball. What did you start talking about? Yeah.
How much does these things cost, dude?
$7
For each one?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I muted my mic. I'm back. One of the counters of Gangplank is Pantheon. Just because you can block his Q.
Yeah, that's like, usually if I see a Gangplank get picked or a Garen or something, I would immediately jump on a Pantheon. Like somebody that has to get close to me, they don't have a dash. Because I can just Q all day with mana regenerants and just wait.
Mm-hmm. After this game, I'm gonna ask what runes you use on Pantheon, because I'm a Pantheon player myself. season 1 anyways.
Actually, just like got my rune set up for Pantheon, and I really only started playing him after watching the Colby Cheese tutorial. And I was like, Pantheon seems fun. And I got the skin for free off the Riot's little giveaway thing, where they gave all the people who hadn't played in so long a skin.
Oh, cool.
So I haven't really touched his runes since then.
Oh. Alright, well, I'm gonna ask you what they are after this game.
I didn't realize Gangplank's passive stacked even if he blocked his shield.
Yep. Oh, shit. See how I used all of my mana already?
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't use Raise Morale like that. I just realized you had boots, so I wasted mana on that. Try not to use Qs on creeps unless like it's certain situational. You want to save all the mana you can.
So, are you streaming now? Are you streaming now? Yay!
And a bottle of rum.
Whose counter day is it?
Stormy timber.
It's on one sec. Get out, hop on, hop on. That shit is the best day.
Yeah, the one when the maids come.
No, but they come in the morning though, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Dude, it was so plain for most of the day.
Because no one cooks yesterday, that's why. We usually get dirty when someone cooks, so that's good. My day, like on Monday yesterday, no one did anything.
Harass me, hearty.
So I just got lucky. So these dude. Really? Yeah.
Till I see you hanging from the yard arms.
You should cook these, dude.
Ahoy!
Do you go 25 armor pen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I think I did this.
Yeah, 25 armor pen's really important on Panth.
I only have 15. Apparently.
You only have
I thought I had
15?
25.
Yeah, that's gonna make a huge difference. If you had 25, you could have killed me at one point with combination of your exhaust.
Dude, you done some special fucking stuff. I've had Gauss's chicken breast before. Good shit.
You just, it wasn't meant to be good. It was meant to get healthy.
Fuck it, good shit, so.
I got me ground leg yet. Grand lubber. Yar!
Ah, shit. I got my ult, or I got E instead of my ult.
Swab that. Look what crawled out of the bunghole.
Oh shit, my mic was muted. Fucking A. Alright, so the only reason why I killed you there is because I just went back to town, and generally the person who goes back to town is going to be stronger. Because they just bought, and they came back with full HP and mana. And the other reason is because I just had Madrids, and that gives me the armor to live against your stuff, even if you had exhaust. One of the biggest things is, using your spells and just last hitting. The benefit of 1 versus 1ing the top, whether you win or lose, is that when you face other people, you're gonna feel that's a lot easier. It's kind of like playing basketball with like a medicine ball, and you feel that it's easier to pass when you start using the regular ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Like, is there any questions or anything?
No, it's literally I'm seeing, like, as I do this, I'm getting underfarmed, you're getting way ahead of me in items, and it's spiraling from there.
Yeah. That's pretty much how the top lane plays out. Most typical top lanes, it's just whoever farms better, and with the combination of jungle ganks, or if there's like a Karthus or Sirach on the team, or even a middle Pantheon. Pantheon is more typically played middle. Well, actually, you can play top too. I just think he's better middle.
Yeah, I play him mid if I see a Karthus pick, and we don't want to have to put, like, somebody there to counter Karthus AP-wise.
Okay. Wait, what's it?
Or a Kassadin, even.
Alright, so, you want to move on to the next game?
Yeah, sure.
Pantheon top is okay against GP, though. It's just that you gotta get it flat magic resist for the stupid passive. Passive is really, really strong. Do you want to give Gangplank another shot now that you've seen me play him, or do you want me to like play Pantheon top and you can play GP top and to see how it goes?
Oh, I have no doubt you would have me dead by level 3 if you played Pantheon.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You want to play Gangplank and I'll play Nasus this time?
Yeah, I'd try that.
Okay.
Maybe I can actually manage to farm and harass correctly this time.
Yeah. I'm gonna set up my runes. Alright, I'm starting.
The cycle of life and death continues. We will live, they will die.
I'm eating a burrito.
Oh shit, I just realized that the reason I was having way less mana than I ever had before is because I was using the Gangplank masteries instead of my Pantheon masteries.
Oh, yeah, that makes a huge difference.
I don't think I need improved teleport when I had this jump.
Nope.
Where angels fear to tread.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Do not try my patience.
Minions have spawned.
There, to grace I go. Their death awaits. It is never ending. Yes, summon. If it is your wish. It is never ending. Yes, summoner. Their death awaits. Do not try my patience. If it is your wish. Their death awaits. Do not try my patience. Anthropomorphs. Divination by entrails.
Yo, open the garage so I can get that package in.
Yes, some. It is never ending. Where angels fear to tread. If it is your wish. Death is a harsh mistress. There, for grace, I go. Where angels fear to tread. It is never ending. Their death awaits. There, for grace, I go. If it is your wish. Yes, summon. Do not try my patience. Yes. Their death awaits. There, for grace, I go.
Yo, Your bed came.
My bed came today.
For you.
It is
Wait, it's outside right now?
Here, did it for you.
Oh, thanks, dude.
It's out there for days though.
Really? No, it's not. It just shipped today.
That's why it's out there for days. For a long time.
do not
Days.
try
No, I
my
forget it.
patience.
That's how people talk. You forget it.
Is that like a figure of speech?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fucking troll.
Where angels fear to tread. If it is your wish,
I'm so happy, dude. I've been sleeping on the floor for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I saw that video. You and Chaos is around.
Mm-hmm.
it
Every time he's not sleeping, I sleep on that Hello Kitty mattress he has.
yes, summoner.
Should I eat chaos?
So at this point, I'm basically gonna win the lane just because Nasus wins late game,
If it is
and
Yeah,
I've
nearly enough AD to touch you right now.
yeah,
If you get a Wriggles.
like some Nasuses just get tabby, but Wriggles is good just because you can like teleport down the dragon and do it. Like, I'm just gonna conclude it for this game. I'm gonna see if I can solo dragon.
where angels
Just to test something. But yeah, just mainly CS. For the most part, you can start spamming your spells on GP like hardcore once you hit like level 3, because that's when the skills leveled up. Wow, Nasus can do fucking dragon like a beast. Alright, so for CSing, if you're having problems, well, what are your runes right now?
Right now, I'm not sure. I didn't edit them last time, so I just used my Nocturne page, which is armor pen, magic resist, and attack speed.
You have attack speed for which runes?
I think they're blues and a couple, like maybe 2 reds or something.
Alright, the thing about going attack speed on blues and reds is you need the armor pen like really badly. Attack speed on Gangplank, it's good for like jungling and stuff. Or actually, you're only using it because
for grace.
it's your Nocturne page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright,
There
like I said before, just use armor reds. I mean, armor pen reds, armor yellows, blue, magic MR per level if you're gonna be tanky, and then for purples you can really do whatever you want. Really, not really movement speed though. Really depends how you feel about it. Like right now, I could just
do not try my
sit here and not die because it's Nasus, retarded lifesteal plus another lifesteal item. And then I'm gonna eventually build a frozen heart, so that's it for this game. I think a big part of the game is just CSing and then your setup, because I get myself so many times by getting the wrong runes. Just take like a couple of
for grace.
like a minute or two to just, right now, just last hit. I want to see how you're last hitting, that's why. And early on, as Gangplank, even when there's a jungler, you usually can play aggressive early. You just have to have them CV their double golems or their golem and know where their jungler is, and you'll eventually get a idea of when their jungler is ganking you. So the playing aggressive in a lane means you can get ganked. Oh, you just missed. Oh, actually, no, that was mine. Never mind. You just have to use your player sense, and as you play more, you'll get more used to it. When you play Gangplank over and over and over again, you'll eventually get to the point where you can last hit fine. He's one of the easier heroes to last hit with. Unless you have like a widescreen monitor that you're not used to, like me. Sometimes I'll click on a creep and it'll click on a different creep and you can't even scroll over it, and it's really irritating.
Yeah, at this point, last hitting's simple because I have more AD.
Right.
Like, it's just getting used to that 60 AD. I can never seem to time it right.
You can always attack and then combo it with your Q. I mean, that's never bad. If you're against the lane, that you can either go full on farm, or you can choose when to Q either them or yourself. I mean, or the creeps. For hitting people, when the creeps go on you, you can always run into the brush and it'll drop aggro. So let's just say I'm Gangplank, I would walk out like this, and then I would Q you and walk back in, and I would drop aggro. And then you can run back out, and you can keep going in and out. And that's why some people can still do top AD, like Corky or Vayne, against like Cho'Gath or Singe and such. You have any questions for this game?
When is probably the best time to stop trying to harass Nasus and just farm?
When he's unkillable like this. Like, you should really just keep pushing the lane though. Or what you have over Nasus is your ult. You shouldn't ever really use it on Nasus, but I know since we're not really in a 5 vs 5, you can't really use it, and the ult like helps a lot. Nasus is kind of just the selfish hero at first, where he needs to farm, and he does have he can be really scary once he farms. What counters Nasus is if you can keep on kiting him. If Nasus can never reach you, you can never really, you never really die. But of course that's why he gets Ghost and Quicksilver Sash and such. But as the game goes on, Nasus just gets strong. He's a good counter to all ADs, really. He is easy to lane against early, but throughout the end game, he starts to, like, snowball really hard. Even if you do Wither Gangplank and you do W his Wither, it's like on a 7-second cooldown, like end game, when he has like Frozen Heart or Spirit Visage and such. He's basically kind of like Ryze in a sense, because you can build tanky and still do a shitload of damage late game and still tank a lot. He isn't really a main tank. You shouldn't look at Nasus as a main tank. You should probably consider having 2 main tanks in like a team comp. Alright, so I'm gonna conclude it for this game, unless there's anything else.
No, that's good.
Alright, so we did start around like 5:10, 5:15, do you remember?
Yeah, it was like right around there.
Alright. Now, for like the end of the lesson, for the conclusion, Do you have like any questions over throughout the lesson? Do you have feedback? Is there anything else I could be doing better? Is there any suggestions, or do you want to know a certain matchup versus who and such?
Not really. Most of that I just kind of figure out if they're playing.
Alright. So, there's nothing.
No, I can't really think of anything.
Alright. Once again, just work on last hitting, use your spells, having the right runes and masteries, and what you can do is to get better. If you ever start trying a new hero, you can just look up, if you know someone that did good with a hero, just go look up their shit and just copy them. That's pretty much what this game is, really. If I wanted to become a really good Akali player, I would just look up Wes Rice's guide and his runes and copy everything he does and play Akali over and over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, just keep that in mind, because back in the day, you couldn't really do that because no one knew what was right. So anyways, if you ever think of any questions to ask me, you can always ask me on Skype, and I'll see if I can answer them. So, thanks for having a lesson with me, and I'm gonna go take a break.
Okay.
Alright, peace.
Peace.